Welcome, my brothers and sisters, to this incredible Bible study. We're going to take a journey through the Old Testament, and we're going to look at 117 important verses in the Old Testament. So I want to challenge you to see if you can go through each one of these short videos and really learn the theology behind some of the most important readings in the Old Testament. Well, the very first reading that we start with is from Genesis chapter 1. And this reading is so important because it talks about how God created human beings, male and female, in His own divine image. And we have a word in the church, imago Dei. You may have heard of that word, which basically means the image of God. And it's used to refer not only to the fact that every human being is created in the image of God, but that for that very reason, human life is sacred at every point of life, whether it's a child in the womb, whether it's a person who's on their deathbed, whether it's a person who's been paralyzed. No matter what, human life is important because every single human being is the image of God. So let's go to Genesis chapter 1, verses 26 through 28. That's our first reading in this series of 117 readings. So let me read it for you. Then God said, "Let us make man in our image, after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea and the birds of the air, and over the cattle, and over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creeps upon the earth." So God created man in His own image. In the image of God, He created him. Male and female, He created them. And God blessed them, and God said to them, "Be fruitful and multiply, and fill the earth, and subdue it, and have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the birds of the air, and over every living thing that moves upon the earth." And so there's a lot in these three short verses. First and foremost, every human being is created in the image of God. We are created with the capacity to know God, to love God, and to serve God, to be in relationship with God every day of our life. And not only that, but humans are distinguished from the rest of creation, my brothers and sisters. Humans are distinguished from the rest of creation because only human beings are created in the image of God. And so right from the very get-go, right from the beginning, we see a difference between human beings and the rest of creation. All of creation, it's the work of God. It's a special work of the Lord. But human beings are this most excellent work of God, created in the divine image. And therefore, my brothers and sisters, we cherish life at every point, from the moment of conception until the moment of natural death, because humans are created in the divine image. And so, my brothers and sisters, the next time questions come up about the sacredness of human life, this is one of the first things that you can share with someone. You can say, look, life is sacred from the moment of conception until the moment of natural death because we are created in the divine image. And not only that, with the potential to know, to love, and to serve God. May the Lord help us to do so every day of our lives.